Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Bo Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Number 88 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, talk about tough luck. Took the loss in his last start, but it was a complete game effort. He threw the ball really well. We'll see if he can go deep into this one as well. The
left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Andrew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans can even get settled in the seats.
The second baseman.
And here's Jose Peraza as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is there, 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Martinez stands at first with 1 out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. Chris Sale will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
2-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping up now, Tyro Estrada. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. So striding in, Rafael Devers. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Rafael Devers.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball back outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope,
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Here it is, the 3-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is Hicks, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2 balls. No
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And a ball, 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
Batting eighth. The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Vasquez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. So far this season, Vasquez possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So here now is Jackie Bradley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Andrew Benintendi will be next. This is popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Boston. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and this is yanked hard down the left field line. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
Well, you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Two down, runners at first and second. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff, as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one guy strikes out 10, I want to strike out 11. We're always trying to best each other. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Jose Peraza is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Check swing grounder to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
2-1.
Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, all rise, fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, the 248th of his career, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. Fielded cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Gardner on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Three runs already home here. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
2-0.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees nothing. At the plate, Brett Gardner, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Thairo Estrada 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Runners on first with one down. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the belt, the pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Line to the right side. Verdugo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
2-1 to count. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. That's wide, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to Martinez.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 2.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees nothing. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Now batting, Luke Voigt. A base hit in his first trip. And the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Now here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Up next for the Yankees.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hit back toward the mound. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
It was a walk in his last trip. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging a soft liner. Uh-oh, he missed it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
from the stretch.
Hey.
On its way is pitch number 75. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We played 4 full and we are all even at 6 apiece. So stepping in, Rafael Devers. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First pitch of the at bat.
1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0.
I got down 2-2.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes, and so far this guy struggled. First pitch strikes less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Popped up. Estrada has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Alex Verdugo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they move out in front 7-6. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. It's there. He got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box, Torres. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in